Yes, in fact, I want to go across to my colleague Pia. Pia, if you have any other updates that are coming in, we now have a confirmation from the Indian Air Force. They have stated that unfortunately the pilot sustained fatal injuries in the crash. Are there any updates that are coming in from Dubai?
Indeed, tragic news coming in, and we've just heard Wing Commander Sudhakaran, of course, explain how exactly, the Court of Inquiry conducts its investigation into this particular matter. This, of course, is clearly an accident that has taken place. All three angles, we are showing to our viewers on our screens at the moment. This, of course, taken place at the Dubai Air Show, a very high-profile event. And in a span of just a couple of seconds, just 5 seconds after taking that nosedive, you can clearly see in those visuals, it crashes into the ground over there. And of course, you can't see the pilot ejecting. So we all had our fears when we'd broken this news around half an hour ago, but it's now been confirmed by the Indian Air Force right now that the Tejas aircraft has met with an accident during this aerial display at the Dubai Air Show today. The accident occurred sometime around 2:10 p.m. local time, and the pilot has sustained fatal injuries. This confirmation has now officially come from the Indian Air Force. The Indian Air Force has further gone on to state that it deeply regrets the loss of life and stands firmly with the bereaved family in this time of grief. A court of inquiry has been constituted in order to ascertain the cause of the accident. But as you were discussing, Shivani, with Wing Commander Sudhakaran, Major General Dwivedi, Major General Sudhakarji as well earlier, this aircraft itself is a light combat aircraft that has been developed by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. It is an aircraft that is designed for such light maneuvers. It's a 4.5 generation multi-role combat aircraft. It's built to perform air defense missions. It's built to perform offensive air support and close combat operations. It is the lightest and the smallest of its fighters of its class. But we've seen an accident occur as far as the HAL Tejas is concerned all the way back in March 2024, that is last year as well. So this particular incident, the very spine-chilling visuals that we're seeing at the moment, this marks the second such crash of a HAL Tejas aircraft. What's gone on behind this, why this has taken place, that of course we will require the probe body that has been constituted in order to unearth the findings. But as Wing Commander Sudhakaran has pointed out, sabotage cannot be ruled out. This, of course, the second such crash involving a Tejas aircraft in 2 years. Last one had taken place in March 2024 in Rajasthan's Jaisalmer when a fighter jet went down during a routine exercise. That was, of course, the first such accident in the aircraft's 23-year history since its maiden test flight in 2001. In that case, the pilot had ejected safely, but now, of course, we have official confirmation from the Indian Air Force that the pilot has sustained fatal injuries. The loss of life has been confirmed. The key feature of this jet, of course, is the Martin Baker 00 ejection seat. So that will, of course, be one of the key aspects of the investigation. The ejection seat is, in fact, designed to allow pilots to eject safely, even at zero altitude and zero speed, such as during takeoff, landing, or low-level maneuvers like the one we have seen over here that we can still see on our screens. The system uses an explosive charge to blow off the canopy, the thrust the pilot clear of the aircraft, and deploy parachutes in order to stabilize a descent. So what has taken place, why the pilot has not been able to eject despite this Martin Baker 00 ejection seat, what could have happened in those 5 seconds? It was a mere 5-second window, remember, Shivani, that before the nosedive and the crash in which the pilot has tragically lost their lives. But of course, really sad news coming in from the Al Maktoum International Airport in Dubai as this tragic crash has taken place, sending a plume of thick black smoke into the sky. You can also in some of the videos see as soon as it crashes, see right there the reaction of the crowd. They've all got up in panic, cannot believe what they have seen, because this was supposed to be an outing. There were families over there with their little children who would come to see the air show and the acrobatics being performed by the skilled pilots in the sky. But of course, a terrible tragedy it's turned into with this particular plane crash.
Absolutely, Pia, what you were pointing out. In fact, we are learning now that initial reports were suggesting that it crashed while performing an aerial display before a large crowd. All right, that's it from us on this bulletin. We'll see you after this short break.